Hi. So, I'm feeling better. I'm not crying. And I've been doing the whole relax and release thing all day. Feelings still coming up. And they burn. But breathe deep, relax and release. I've been doing a lot of thinking too about the situation. And regardless of whatever the circumstances are, he made a choice. And it couldn't have really been any other way. Him being who he is, it was the choice he had to make. And again, I love him and I wouldn't change him at all. And I respect it. His choice, even though I fucking hate it. And it makes me really mad. But it was his choice to make. He's the one choosing to comply with his mother's wishes and choose someone to spend the rest of his life with because she's on him about it. And that's his choice. That's the choice he wants to make. That's his choice. It's not the choice he wants to make. Let's be honest. It's not the choice he wants to make. But it's the choice that he feels he has to make. And it can't be any other way. You know how things just kind of jump out at you when you're going through a certain thing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just stuff that has to do with whatever you're going through jumps out at you. I was just watching a show where they were talking about, one of the characters died. And they're talking about the grief that they were feeling and how that in order not to feel grief, they'd have to not know the person, have ever met them. And that's not what they wanted, right? And that's clearly the same thing for me. This is grief, and it hurts, and it sucks, and I don't like it. But to not have it would mean I never had him and the relationship we had together. It was such a great relationship. There's so much that was good about it and so much I love about it. We loved each other so much. But this is the way it has to be. And my mind keeps going to like, okay, now they're going to get married and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I don't have to do that to myself, really. I mean, at some point I'm going to hear that he's married or has a child or something. Maybe. Or maybe I will never, ever hear from him or of him again. I love him so much. But, yeah, who knows what's gonna... The thing is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens in the future because right now is right now. This is the only reality there is. The past isn't here anymore. The future isn't here yet. All we have is this moment. And in this moment, I'm okay. I've got some stress. I've got some worry. I'm pretty concerned about my hair. I'll be taking some more biotin. And yeah, it's just relaxing and releasing. I mean, I hate it. I hate it. But that doesn't matter. My preferences do not matter in the grand scheme of things because the universe is pretty big I'm pretty old, and it's been doing its thing long before me, and it'll be doing its thing long after me, so why do I think that my preferences should change anything? So, at least that, right? In the meantime, I'm working, focusing on work. I did lay down for a while today, but you know what I did? I did some daydreaming. Rather than thinking about him, I thought about what my future could be. And you know, the plans that I have for my future, he wouldn't really fit into. So, it's all for the best. It just sucks. Anyway, I'm sure I'll have another wave of grief soon. But for the time being, I'm going to enjoy the relative calm. And I can be grateful for that. I can be grateful for the rest. And for the fact that I can focus on other things. So many, Michael Singer calls it our inner roommate, but like I've got like 20 million of them. There's lots of them in there, and they're talking. But they're chill, they're more chill right now. So I'm grateful for that too. So I am going to say to you guys, as I do, that my prayer for all of you out there is to always remember that you can always choose to have a grateful night.